Premium coins are absolutely stunning, and some of the most incredible pieces in my collection come at incredibly high premiums. But are they a bit of a false economy? Should we buy them? Should we even consider them? In that we shall discuss today as we look and salivate over this incredible silver coin. Oh my, it's a good one. Everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to you all joining me for another precious metal ramble. Now I'm going to ask the question today, are premium coins worth buying from a financial point of view? We all know that they are beautiful and lovely, and coins like this Knights of the Past from the Germania Mint, which is this special 2-ounce high relief gold gilded edition, is a thing of beauty. But does that make it a worthwhile financial gamble? So with that said, this video is sponsored by the Germania Mint because this product has been sent to me for free. Very generous of them, but I'm not here to pump their products and tell you that you have to go and buy them. In fact, today we are asking the exact questions whether or not that you should go and buy premium coins. And the general school of thought on that is that high premium products do carry a lot more potential risk for loss. But on the converse side, there are higher risks for those rewards. So bear that in mind, and if you're interested in grabbing hold of this particular product from the Germania Mint or one of their suppliers, then there are links in the description box below, and you can find all of the information that you need on their website, including their approved suppliers list all around the world, because they don't sell them directly. Now, this is very much falling into that premium bullion category. In fact, I would go one step further to say that this is not really premium bullion anymore. This is just an art piece made out of bullion. And there is a distinct difference in my mind between a product like this and the regular bullion version of these products, which I showed a few weeks ago, where those are sort of an intermediary ground. They're a high priced piece of silver compared with something like just a big bullion bar. But those are a dime a dozen. You can buy bullion bars and regular Britannias and the like any day of the week. These, however, are a lot less easy to come by, simply because of their, of course, mintage, how many are made, and also the fact that they just don't come up for sale very often at all. So there are definitely pluses and minuses to these types of coins over bullion coins. But of course, we have got to not ignore the elephant in the room, which is, it comes out that way, which is, of course, that the high premium there does mean an entry point that will require a significant amount of legwork to get out of at the other end. And that's the biggest crux with these types of products. If you're going to start investing and buying and enjoying these high relief gold gilded products from the Germania Mint and many others out there, then you need to understand how the best way of perhaps selling it at the other end of the line might be. Now, a lot of people in this world might not even consider selling any bits of silver, but I think when you're dealing with really high premium products like these, there always has to be an element. Oh gosh, that's so good with the gold gilding. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute. There always has to be an element of exit strategy in mind. It's nice to have these, and it's really amazing to have a collection where you build up over time. There's definitely something to be said for that, and as a hobby and as a way to look to save money, it can most certainly be an attractive option. However, really, you need to know that if the money is needed, how are you going to get it out? And that's really very difficult to do. So from my experience, it's about what price you want from it. It's about what price the market wants to pay from it. It's about the interest, the continued following in a particular brand, and the Germania Mint has most certainly got a very high following with their products right now. They've been around for a few years now. I remember when they got first started, and there were a lot of their really, really interesting products coming out, and people were very excited about them. They do things incredibly well. We're looking at this particular product here, and we're just seeing the most incredible amount of detail, intricacies all over the coin, and yes, it's still technically a coin with a 10 euro denomination on this side here. We can see, there we go, 10 euros. So, you know, coin, is it piece of coin, is or piece of art, or is it a coin? I mean, let's be quite honest, it's an art piece that's made out of silver that happens to have a denomination. So yeah, selling it at the other end is difficult, but there are a lot of people out there who follow and who support and who want to buy these products from the Germania Mint. So picking the right product is the most important element. Picking the right brand is also a really important element out there. There are a lot of private mints that will do products and will make products, but they're not necessarily that great, and some of them will fall by the wayside. And there's plenty of examples in the United Kingdom of really morally reprehensible private mints that make basically tat sovereigns. Did you know that the sovereign is not a trademarkable term, and the Royal Mint can't stop anybody out there, including myself, making a gold piece and calling it a sovereign? But hey, you know, that's just the way it goes. So in this world, there are a lot of not so great things, and picking that great one is the most important thing that you can do. So what I like to think is a little rule of 3 when it comes to picking a premium product and something that I would like to add to my collection. The first is aesthetics. Is it an attractive looking coin? And I think from no doubt in my mind, anyone out there could argue that this is not an attractive looking product. Yes, there might be some people that don't like the theme of it, but from a quality standpoint, and I hope that the light is doing it justice here today, but when I'm looking at it, not through the viewfinder on my camera, it sparkles and glints at me with so much energy. It is incredible. The just simple lines and contours on this are magnificent. I was magnifique. There we go. What I was going to say. So yeah, that's the first thing I look at, and there is no doubting that with some of the Germania Mint products. The second thing I always look at is the mintage on these, and for this particular product, there is a mintage of 999 pieces. Sorry, the lighting is not great. 999 pieces. So that is a pretty standard mintage for products like this. There are some which are lower in product, but the mintage is one that you don't necessarily want there to be too few of. So if you have a product where there are only, say, 5, 10, 15, 20 single digit or 10 digit numbers of these, then the realistic way of being able to look at the market, find out what a reasonable market rate would be for these products is almost impossible to do. There would be no way that you could get a representative sample. Whereas if there's 999 of these products, then there is a good chance that they will change hands at some point in the past through auction sites, through eBay, through private sales, and we then get a little bit of a benchmark as to where that product price should lie. So having that happy medium, I tend to stay away from products which have those very, very low mintages. There are a few products I have where it falls victim to that. The Rwanda Nautical series with a mintage of just 100 per piece sits in that category for me. And I would say realistically, I wouldn't touch a product with less than, well, sort of 500 is the lowest, I would say, 499, that kind of thing. Tend to look to the 999 mintages for most of the products that I would look to add to my collection. And then the last thing that I talk about is that brand loyalty, that brand following. Is there something about the product that sets them apart from others? And with the Germania Mint, you just can't fault them for everything that they do in terms of quality and display. Just look at the incredible package that you get with this particular product. We get this incredible Perspex display case with the Knights of the Past on the wood there. Really excellent presentation. It's going to look fantastic sat up on whatever display cabinet you put it on. There's also an incredible, if I just get a piece of paper here, incredible laser etch background on there with Fiducia Fortis. So that's pretty cool. And all things told, that sits well with me. So that rule of 3 is kind of my go-to way of looking at things. And then when I come to sell it at the other end, I hope that I will have enough sort of evidence in my mind to be able to price something correctly and hopefully get that bit of money out that I might need or want. And if it's a profit, then that's great. If sometimes though, it's a lottery, isn't it? Ultimately, if you buy 10 premium coins like this, you might find that 7 of them don't do anything and they'll just sit there and you might get your money back. You maybe lose, say, 10% on your product, if that, maybe. 1 or 2 of them will do pretty well and you might get a small profit on them. It's the 1 in 10 that you really, really, really want, because they will make you lots of money. And I've done it before. I've bought coins for 200-300 euros for a 2-ounce silver, and I've then gone and sold it for 900 euros. I've done it. I am proof to the point that it is manageable and doable, but it's not easy to come by in any way. Wow, so good, this coin. Anyway, look, there are my thoughts and ramblings on the subject of premium coins, and this is an incredible premium coin. So I do apologize about the lighting today. It is a bit hit and miss with the sun streaming through and then not. There we go, you can see it in the background. But hopefully you've enjoyed this coin, and if you have, then don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really does help what we do here on our channel. And also, if you're not subscribed and you want to see content like this, and if you thought this coin was good, boy oh boy have I got a good one to come on Friday. You don't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button and hit the alarm bell. Otherwise, thank you to my cool Kids Club members and all of the Backyard Bullion Ramblers for sticking around to the back end of our videos. We'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.